Hello, welcome to my channel where every week we come from my kitchen to your kitchen to make some great, fun, delicious recipes. Let's get cooking. Hello everyone, welcome back. Having lived in Asia for the past 6 to 7 years has opened us up to a beautiful world of Asian cuisine. Asian food between the Chinese, the Malay, the Singaporean, the Indonesian, Hong Kongian food is just absolutely incredible, full of surprises and flavors. There's many dishes that I really appreciate and love, but there's one that it's so versatile and makes me want to do it over and over at home. They're called the wontons. Wontons are beautiful little dumplings that are stuffed with pork and prawns or chicken and cabbage. Some are done with veggies, mushrooms, and so forth. I love to make them ahead of time. I love to put them away in the freezer, and then whenever we want to, I love to just drop them in boiling water and put them either in a clear, beautiful chicken soup with noodles and bok choy, or otherwise just on a plate with chili oil, which is one of my favorite. And at time we like to splurge, yes, we'll put it in the fryer and fry them up and serve them with a beautiful spicy mustard sauce or a chili sauce. It is absolutely fantastic thing to know, learn, and master, and to keep in your freezer at all time. Quick, easy dinner, quick, easy snack. Sit back, let me show you how we cook this. So easy to make. So we'll start with 300 grams of minced chicken. This is all white meat. Another option is to use 50% white meat, 50% dark meat. Your butcher can mince this for you. Next thing we're going to add is about a tablespoon of green onions. With about a tablespoon of Chinese cooking wine, 1 tablespoon of soy sauce, about a teaspoon of ginger. You could put more, it's up to you. The taste of ginger is sometimes very powerful and overtaking. I like a teaspoon for 300 grams. You might want a little bit more, a little bit less, up to you. Then we're gonna add some sesame oil. Get a dark one, try not to get the light one, much better in flavor. We're gonna get a bit of salt, a good pinch, and then we're just gonna go ahead and mix it. Initially, it's gonna look really wet, but it will come together. Just have to be patient. And finally, we're gonna put in about 1/2 cup of chopped up cabbage. I prefer the Asian style cabbage, it's a little finer, but you can use any cabbage you want. Make sure it's chopped up and nice and fine. And we'll go ahead and mix that in. Beautiful. And now you notice it's a bit more sticky now. It's not as wet as it used to be. It's still wet, but it's not runny. So it's nice and sticky, and that's the texture that you want for this particular filling. Okay, this is the chicken, and I absolutely adore the chicken. Less work with, and for people who don't eat pork or beef, this is the option. Now we're gonna put this away in the fridge for about 30 minutes to let it cool down and bond a bit further. All right, for the other one, in goes the pork, and then the chopped shrimp, in with the green onions, in with the ginger, in with the cooking wine, in with the sesame oil, and finish it up with a light soy sauce and mix it up. Then we're gonna get a potato masher and we're gonna mash it all together and keep mashing until it comes together a bit sticky. And now let's grab your wonton wrappers. You can find them in any supermarket, Asian store, in the refrigerator section. You can't go wrong with them. These are the white ones, so the flour and water ones. I prefer these ones for the wontons because they're light in flavor, so it doesn't overpower the stuffing. Where the egg ones could put a different twist to the dumpling, but if that's what you like, hey, you can try that as well. All right, so we're gonna grab a bowl with water and a brush. We're gonna get our stuffing out of the fridge. It should be nice and sticky now. Yep. And we're gonna put about a half a teaspoon of stuffing in the middle of the wrapper for this particular one. There's 6-7 ways to wrap wontons. I'm gonna show you my two favorite ones. Okay, get that water and brush the other edges to help the wrapper stick. Bring it forward and fold it and go around sealing it and pinching the air out of the wonton. Beautiful. Yeah, so that way when it cooks there won't be any air bubbles inside. That will prevent it. Okay, bring your thumbs together to the middle, push in, and then pull both ends and place them on top of each other. And there you have the little Chinese hat. It replicates the hat that the working women in the old days used to wear in China. And for the other style, this is my favorite. I really like this. They use this a lot in Singapore and also in some parts of China. In your hand, triangle, pinch it together, and then bring the ends together. Gently, bring them in, pinch them in, and then one big pinch in the middle, and that's it. I absolutely love this one. Grab a plate or a sheet pan, put some baking paper on it, and place them all apart from each other in the fridge till you're going to use them, or 1 hour until you put them in an airtight container in the freezer. Now for the broth, let's grab a crock pot, something heavy, olive oil. We grabbed a couple bok choys and we're going to cut them in half, rinse them in water, and put them face side down on high when the oil is nice and hot. They're going to char nice and golden brown, and they will flavor the pan as well. It's a nice little trick that I picked up from this place in Singapore I used to go to. Then we're going to put in our flavors, which is a shallot cut in half, some green onions just cut, bit of sesame oil, ginger sliced, and I add shiitake mushroom because it just gives it another level and flavor. In with 4 cups of stock, chicken stock, about a tablespoon of soy sauce, and that's it. Cook it for about 20 to 30 minutes and it's good to go. Nice low simmer. Listen, this is a fail-safe soup. You can do your own chicken stock if you like, but there's also plenty of beautiful stocks. All right, so let's cook out some dumplings. We'll dump them in straight from the freezers these came. I made these a few days ago into a pot of boiling water. Make sure you move them around so they don't stick. Let them boil till they start floating to the top. It takes a few minutes from frozen, a bit longer. Then take them out. Look at that. Beautiful wontons. I'm looking forward to these. So these first ones, we're just gonna put some nice chili oil that we make here. You can buy beautiful chili oils in stores as well, but there's also they're very easy to make. I have recipes. Just look up in my video and you'll be able to see it. And that's it. I love this. I can have, I have 4 in the plate. That's not the reality. I can have 10 in the plate. And for the wonton soup, noodles in the hot water for a couple minutes while the dumplings are cooking. Into your bowl. Let's grab those wontons next to the noodles, the bok choy, and we finish off with a beautiful broth. Absolutely delicious. The aroma is unbelievable. This is it. Eat well, live well. Wontons. How good were they? They're absolutely delicious. Make them ahead of time, put them in the fridge, cook them next day. Alternatively, store them in the freezer up to 2-3 months. From the freezer, straight into boiling water, out of the boiling water, into your plate, bit of chili sauce. Delicious appetizer. If you want to learn to make the chili sauce, just sneak up here and take a look how I make my chili sauce. Otherwise, to the chicken broth like I showed you, beautiful, warm, fantastic noodle wonton soup. It reminds me of the days when I was in Singapore. We sneak out to the hawker center, line up to the store that made the best wonton noodle soup in the world, and we sit back and eat it with the locals. It was fantastic. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Keep the comments coming. We really enjoy listening to what you have to say and what you would like for us to try. Once again, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. And next week, we'll have another one for you. Meanwhile, I think I'm gonna go for the chili ones. Have a great day.